Hello everyone, this is Brandon Beecham, host of the Positive Head podcast, and I want to take a moment today just to touch a little bit on why I've decided to align the Positive Head podcast with Purium. I want to talk specifically I want to talk a little bit about network marketing and how it works, why I think it's a great model, and I think the best place to start doing that is to explain a little bit about the normal organizational model in business. There's companies out there right now where some companies, the CEO is getting over 5,000 to 1 compared to the average income that a worker is getting versus what the CEO earns. It's ridiculous. It's so out of proportion and alignment with what seems healthy based off the contribution that different people are making to a given organization. So that's your traditional model. I mean, not all of them are 5,000 to 1, but that's an extreme example. But you're hearing more and more about this sort of thing. So let's take the example of a traditional retail store. Let's take a grocery store or something like Whole Foods. If you were to go and buy the Purium product there on Whole Foods shelf, who gets a cut? Well, the distributor's getting cut, the store's getting a cut. No one, maybe if your brother, friend, family member, whatever, told you about Purium and that you should buy it, they're not getting any kind of a cut. It's lots of other people that money is going to. So instead of the money going to distributors, store shelves, that sort of thing, it's actually going back to the people who generated the interest to begin with. That's the traditional model, and the one that we've accepted as sort of the norm in our society as the way models should be structured. Now, network marketing is one of these alternative models that I've always been a proponent of, and I'll explain why here in a moment. But before I explain what I like about it, I think let's talk about what it's not. A lot of times when you bring up network marketing, multi-level marketing, people say, that's a pyramid scheme. Well, actually no, a pyramid scheme is an illegal business model, an illegal entity that basically the whole premise of a pyramid scheme is getting people to join and pay a sign-up fee, and then getting other people to join and pay sign-up fees. The focus is not on selling a product, it's on collecting more sign-up fees, and there's no value behind it, right? That's a pyramid scheme, kind of like a Ponzi scheme. So it's all about sign-up fees, not product sales as the core revenue generator. With, for example, a legitimate network marketing company is all about selling the products. That's where all the revenue is coming from. And certainly is the case with Purium. You can buy the products without even being you don't have to sign up as a brand partner or distributor. You can just use the products, which is great. And one of the main reasons I wanted to align, one of many. Here's why I love network marketing in general as a model, as an organizational structure. I've been an entrepreneur my whole life since I started selling candy, at, I don't know, 10 years old, 11 years old at school. I'd go to 7-Eleven and buy candy and then turn around and sell it for a profit at school. And then other kids started copying me, and next thing I know, they made a rule where you couldn't sell candy at school. So been outside the box, doing that sort of thing my whole life. I've had some great success in business. I have a company that I started in 2010 while living on a friend's couch, had no startup capital at all. Through understanding the ultimate nature of reality, manifestation, working out my own sort of skills, if you will, as I've learned to manifest more and more in my own universe, my own private universe, right? And so ultimately, it went from me on the couch to hundreds of employees, an Inc. magazine, 569th fastest growing private company in the country in 2015. And so, I have some success and probably know a little bit more about business than the average person. Many business leaders acknowledge that, social sharing is the future and retail is dying. As I mentioned, you've got people like, Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, Warren Buffett, all of which have supported and talked about appreciating the network marketing business model. The thing that's different about, like I explained earlier, the cashier at Amazon is never going to probably become the CEO, right? In a traditional model, yeah, does it happen from time to time? The story, the guy starts from the bottom and becomes this executive, CEO type leader. Sure, it happens. Not typical. If you go join and work at Amazon right now or somewhere, not to beat up on them, I'm just using them as an example, you're probably not going to become the CEO, right? What's great about network marketing is anyone can get involved. It is the great economic equalizer. It's extremely cheap to start up. And as someone who has, started a company with very little revenue, but ultimately to keep it going, I raised millions of dollars, right? You can start a model like this for, hundreds of dollars, not millions. So it's very inexpensive to get going. And here's the thing, it's basically rewarding you for sharing. And you're sharing anyway now. You're sharing, everyone is sharing. That is our economy. You're telling people about the products and the things that you appreciate. The question is will the profit be divided along the way? Will you get some of that profit, or will it all go to the top of some organizational structure like a traditional model, right? Are you sharing for free is the question, or not? And that's what's great about network marketing. It's the people who are actually creating are the ones that are that are creating the sales, are the ones that are benefiting from it. Few people know over 80%, I think it's like 85% of women making six figures in the US are involved in network marketing. That's a huge, huge number, and so essentially you're going to get a percentage every time someone uses the code that you get, and anyone they turn on to it, etc. So, you not only from the people you bring in do you get a percentage, but from the people that they bring in and the people that they bring in. And that's sort of the multi-level aspect of it. Warren Buffett said, dollar for dollar, the best investment his very famous investment firm Berkshire Hathaway has ever made was in a network marketing company. Tony Robbins, this is a guy who trains people by the thousands. One of my best friends, very, very wealthy guy, went and taken all Tony Robbins business mastery classes and courses and workshops. And he's trained people by the thousands who have literally billion-dollar companies. These people go to him for training and to learn. And he says the number one thing he tells people that are looking to start a business is don't. It's difficult. Where my last company got to, 1 in 10,000 entrepreneurs get there. I'm very fortunate, but there's 9,999 other people who didn't get that far, right? Network marketing is better than a traditional model because most businesses fail within the first few years. And the problem is a lot of times entrepreneurs, they're really good at certain aspects. This is what Tony talked about. They're really good at certain aspects, but they're not good at all things. And it takes a lot. You got to understand accounting. You got to understand marketing, micromanaging employees, HR. There's so much that goes into running your own business. What happens with network marketing is someone else takes care of all of that. You just work on, promoting the products and nurturing the relationships that you have that you bring into the system. So the way Tony put it when I saw him speaking about it in an interview was, look, instead of going and starting a business and, having to be skilled in all these different aspects of running a business, find one of these network marketing companies that has a wonderful, commission/pay plan, has wonderful products. It's all built out. All the software is there. All the accounting is there. You promote it and you get checks, right? You do focus on one aspect of it and don't have any of the headache that comes with running a business otherwise. I mean, to me, that was incredible to hear him say, like, I tell you, don't start a business. It's so difficult. So few actually make it. And meanwhile, you can plug into these organizations that have already set it up for you where, it's so inexpensive and, a low barrier of entry and the great economic equalizer. You can come in and you can become the top person in the organization, from the moment you start if you're really, really successful and working hard. And it's not something where, money just falls from the trees and it's just super simple. It's a job, it's work, but it is you're given the structure where you don't have to be an accounting wizard or management expert or any of the many hats. As in someone who's done all that, it's a lot. And so what's great about in network marketing, where the money is going back to the people, is it's like a toroidal field. I don't know if you guys, some of you have talked about it some on the podcast, a torus. Einstein got a Nobel Prize for discovering, this is back in like the 20s, that when energy is released in the universe, there are little packets of wholeness called a quantum that emerge out of its surroundings, but they're distinct within it. And they're always the same pattern no matter what the size. It's a self-organizing system. The energy flows through one side. Torus is basically like this, right? The energy flows through one side, circulates around the center, exits the other side, and circles back again, right? It's a complete closed loop of energy that keeps feeding itself. You can see it in the dynamic nature of a tornado, the cross-section of an orange, the magnetics around the Earth, around a human, a galaxy, an atom. The universe is a torus growing factory, an infinite sea of torus flow. It's essentially the breath of the universe. It's balanced, it's self-regulating, always whole. It's the primary pattern of the universe that nature uses for life at every scale. Well, the Purium model is a torus. You've got the plants that are being grown in the middle. They're grown by organic farmers near no, nuclear plants or anything like that. They're very meticulously chosen. A lot of stories where, Purium has helped farmers, a community of farmers in Thailand, cooperatize and not have to sell out to Monsanto. So it's really great what they're doing. But choosing these farms, and the farmers send the ingredients, so they start there. They send the ingredients to the manufacturers of Purium. Then Purium provides products to brand partners. Then brand partners recommend word of mouth to customers. That money goes back to the brand partner. The rest goes to the company. Company pays the farmer. They grow more plants. It's a circle of toroidal movement of energy. Instead of 5,000% of 5,000 times what's spent going to distributors, the people that put it on the shelf, the CEOs, it's going back to the people that help to make it all happen, right? And looking at the aim of the company, another great thing that made me make the decision. I mean, it is to end human suffering by making superfoods easily accessible to everyone, with the ultimate goal to restore mankind's harmony with nature. I mean, what a noble mission, right? I feel great that if someone's buying Purium products because I recommended it to them, that it's helping the person that brought me in, who's a single mother. It's helping my friends who are the ones that brought her in, and it's once again, instead of the people who are sort of running organizations taking the lion's share of all the revenue, it's going back to the people who made it all happen to begin with. If you decide to become a brand partner with Purium, you get so much support of people that help you to do all the tools that you need are there to help in the support that you need to make your business successful, because once again, these people are benefiting from your success. Everyone in the organization is in it together. Like I said, it's going to be work, and money's not going to fall from the sky. The thing about, network marketing, it's gotten a bad rap a lot of times because in the past you had people who are selling really crappy products, or just, trying to get sign-up fees, which is a pyramid scheme, or the products are not good ones at all, right? And you have people out there telling them you're going to make $1 bazillion and, you're going to be on a jet in no time. And that's just not true. It takes work like anything, but if you do the work, I know, like I said earlier, more than 80% of women who are making six figures in this country, it's through network marketing. And so really what this whole mission is to raise an army of philanthropreneurs, right? People who are helping to heal the planet with superfoods, and it's a win-win-win. That's the only type of thing I'll ever get involved with. It's got to be benefiting everyone that's involved, and that's exactly what this does. So I hope this helps to clear up some of the confusion about, network marketing and how it works and why I think it's a good thing. If you guys are interested in joining, becoming a brand partner under Positive Head, under me, then you can do so with the coupon code Positive Head, all one word. Or if you just want to use the products, just use the products. I have another video here that talks all about that and how much positive impact it's made in my life, using these products. They truly are. The intention is there. Everything is intention in this world, and the intention with this organization is sincere. I mean, the founder, who also, of course, you can hear my interview with Dave Sandoval, one of the founders. I mean, the guy pays himself like $10,000 a month. That's not a lot of money for a CEO. He openly just admits that and talks about that. So usually someone who has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people and millions of dollars pumping through an organization, they pay themselves millions of dollars. He's paying himself hardly anything. He cries talking about the passion to help heal the planet with superfoods. So by lining your energy with that, I don't believe you can lose. It's why I'm doing it, and I'd love to have you take that journey with me. And if not, that's okay too. Hopefully you at least understand why I have chosen to align with Purium, and you can see that much like many things in our society, things that you've maybe been told are bad, or heard bad things about network marketing, multi-level marketing, actually is, when aligned with something that's super high vibe with pure intentions, it's a brilliant model from a business perspective, and it certainly can make it easy for you to get involved with the business. Now, the work will be there, as I said. You will need to work it. Money's not going to fall from the trees, but the amount of revenue that's going back to you and the people, I mean, just for everyone you bring in, you get up to 25% of everything that they purchase, and then a percentage of on and on and on, like I said. So it really you get this big network where thousands of people who are using these products regularly are actually, you're getting a cut of, right? And what's great, one last thing I'll leave you with about this product, you can use this model in all kinds of other ways, right? But with other products, right? There's other things out there like essential oils, and a lot of great companies use this model. But what's great about Purium is, what's the one thing that people need to consume every day? Food products. So the fact that you can actually you're getting behind not only a company that's relatively new in the space too, as far as having a network marketing model. A lot of times, getting in early is the people who make the most money, because years down the road, people who either have heard about it or have passed on it, right? Or joined, right? And so because it's relatively young, you're getting in when lots of people don't know about it yet, which means you can bring in and expose a lot of people to this wonderful model and this wonderful product. But yeah, I mean, that's a beautiful piece to this. And another reason that I chose to align, I had been calling in for many years with Positive Head. I want something that goes along with the heart and mind aspect of the show, the content, the vibration that the Positive Head podcast is all about and been putting out to the world. This is the body element, and I've really wanted to call in a product that people can regularly consume, which I've been doing and intend to do daily. The core 4 products that I'll talk about in another video, that I intend to take every day for the rest of my life. So it's great when you're doing it with a product that people are consuming daily, and unlike other things that maybe are less normal, or not something that you're needing to repurchase all the time, right? So that's a great part about this as well. All right, everyone. Well, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. I hope it helps to clear up a lot of the confusion about network marketing and see what's so great about this. And once again, if you do decide to join, you can do so at ishoppurium.com. Otherwise, this has been a pleasure and honor to connect with you guys. I hope it helps to clear up any questions about network marketing. Be sure and ask us any questions if you have further questions at Purium@positivehead.com. That's spelled Purium @positivehead.com. We're happy to get back to you if you have any questions or anything like that. Otherwise, it's been a real pleasure. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.